everybody, this is Jabberwock and I'm back with more Heroes of the Storm. Today we're going to be playing on Blackheart's Bay, and you didn't get to see my matchmaking screen, but I did. And I am on a team with absolutely zero damage at all. So, we're going to essentially put the rule of what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object to the test, because we are just never going to die, but we're never going to kill anything ever. My team is myself as Johanna, ETC, Lost Vikings, Nazebo, and Malfurion. Yeah, no damage. Well, I guess if Nazebo lands a good ult and the Lost Vikings land good ults, then we'll be good. But yeah, just mostly never dying. Against the Butcher, Tassadar, Nova, Sartan Hammer, and Diablo. So they actually have a decent amount of damage. So we are going to do our at best to emulate walls. Just nothing but walls. Alright, they're going top. Please say they're not going to fight over the smiley face of death. It looks like they're going to go fight over the smiley face of death, so that's amazing. They got a Nova, so I'm going to take Reinforce at level 1. This is going to give me block for abilities. I also have a Butcher. They got a lot of auto attacks. So, this will basically give me a method of mitigating the damage as I fight. So, this is kind of a good game to play, Johanna. Lost Viking is splitting up his forces nicely, so at least that shows promise. He could send one to soak the top lane, but they also don't have any presence down here because everyone's fighting over that Watchtower of Death. Holy crap, we killed something. We got first blood. How? Did they just like suicide into a wall?
Of course.
Did he kill himself? Did he commit seppuku? What happened there? I'm just gonna go ahead and turn these in while they're still doing whatever it is they're doing over there, just so I don't carry around 5 coins when I don't need to. Or Butcher is going to be right here immediately. Got Iron Skin on. If my team would rotate, that would have been actually a double kill, possibly a triple. But nobody did, of course. Balog's coming down. That's a dead Diablo, and I don't think he's got enough souls actually, just flat regen. I'll be alright, Balog. Not a whole lot of rotating. Looks like the Viking player he's trying to micro, which is good, but he's not super good at it, so that's the thing. I'm gonna go Laws of Hope, give me a little bit more lane sustain. Really, I kind of want this guy to come up with me to do Siege Camp while we're here. I gotta be careful with my mana consumption just because she is really mana hungry. And yes, I could take the ability that gives me basically just free mana for using Punish, or it's like mana per target hit. The only problem is you can never actually make that ability like give you mana on a minion wave. You can make it give you mana, or using Punish by itself, you can only hit 4 minions in a standard wave. If you use Condemn and Punish, then you can get a lot of mana, or you can get 70 mana because you can clump all the minions up and hit them all. But that's only going to give you 70 at the cost of 100. Butcher has no mana, and I'm not really worried about him.
The crusade
kind of poke him a little bit. Johanna can actually be deceptively dangerous. If you just sit there and try to like trade with her indefinitely, she'll mess you up. We're actually getting quite a bit of gonna go with Sins
Yes.
Exposed. This will give our Vikings, they don't have a lot of damage, but they do a decent amount of splash. I don't have the mana for Iron Skin. And he's, get that, thank you. I'm gonna go back. But, what is it? Balog, I believe, not Balog. Whichever one throws, of the Vikings throws the swords, will actually throw into splash damage. So if I can land a good shield glare, and get a lot of them to take bonus damage, I can actually help my team do a bit more burst damage. And that'll give us an edge. And it'll proc the Viking longboat. We are,
Why not?
I don't know how we're killing people, but they're dying. Yep, he's using Butcher's Brand. Just gonna kind of run him in a circle. Shouldn't have run him that way, but whatever. Force him out of lane. Alright, we're actually holding our own really well. Butcher probably had to go all the way back. We've got people in position to take those, take the top chest or start the fight over it. And we do have a point in, we have, what is it? We have Diablo. I should have mounted.
Yes.
Okay. Hello? Anybody? Oh, I'll play around. Heal, heal, heal. Thank you. Come back. Alright, re-engage, re-engage. We're good.
That feels much better.
Alright, I'm gonna go turn in because I have 5 coins and we've got numbers advantage. So I'm gonna go turn these in. And Lost Viking isn't really microing, but just the fact that he's leaving his guys in a lane to do nothing in particular, but they're in that lane and minions die around them, is doing what we need it to, essentially. And we got that siege camp too. Hopefully somebody rotates over to these guys.
Seems right.
Come on. Come on, ETC. Down here. Please. Pop my healing. Alright. And that'll be siege camp on the front gate. Nazebo just ulted a gate. Okay.
Seems right.
Gonna go tap the fountain. And, well, Nazebo ulted that gate, but if we had a guy with a Viking, we got them scared back. We don't need to keep going in on that. They don't have ults. They did get this night camp though, but our siege camp chewed through those pretty quickly. Siege camps beat night camp as long as you have mercs in front. Or as long as you have minions in front. It's an important thing to remember. I'm gonna go ahead and try to body block Diablo some.
Of course.
Not the best target, I know, but we got everything else pretty much going the way we want it to. We could go for potentially that.
Crusade calls.
I would go for it myself if I had taken Knight Takes Pawn, but I didn't. Going. Come on. And, like, see, he's not doing anything. Sergeant Hammer wasn't attacking him, or I don't know why. I'm still not mounting.
Faith is my shield.
Booyah.
The crusade
I don't have any
comes.
mana, but I can stand in front of the butcher. Alright, I need to not do this. I'm gonna go Broken or Burning Rage.
Of course. My mana is low.
That's... Is that the real Nova? That's the real Nova. She sat there for fucking ever! Like, she just didn't care.
Low.
And I went into that fight with no mana, so we lost a lot of people that didn't necessarily need to die. Sorry. Everyone. Yeah, we got a lot of kills, but we also lost a lot of people, so it's kind of a moot point. We do have a lot of mercs pushing, though. And, wow, our siege giants are still going. So this siege is now going on the second mercs. This is actually a really nice game. I'm enjoying myself. Oh, fuck you, ETC. I don't like you. Nah, I'm gonna assume that was all in good fun. Because, you know, I like feeling good about myself. Wow, I'm gonna go help our Malfurion, because he's just like fucking... Wow, this Malfurion's like... He knows I'm a Malfurion or something, because he's just like, I don't even care. We have numbers advantage, so we can go for this. I'm gonna sit here and... Oh, we got Vikings, so... Walked into that, that's okay. Nazebo ulting things that don't necessarily need to be ulted, but, you know, whatever. It's cool. Balog. Is that Balog? Yeah, that's Balog. Balog throws swords. I know my Viking lore. I've killed those things so many times in Warcraft. He went for the not long bolt ult. Don't necessarily know if I agree with that. They got a bombardment, that's no big deal. Kinda wanna go for a ballsy play because we have levels. But we are also really spread out. Like, I'd like to go for their night camp and like do stuff with that and make it happen, but I guess I'll just settle for getting level 16. Imposing Presence is the big one here. They've got a lot of auto attack power, and so this will damage their ability to use that quite a bit. ETC and Balog should start that camp. Don't know what they were doing, but okay. That's a thing. Okay, apparently we're all going this way. For I don't know what. Oh my gosh, Nazebo. Keep her visible. Drop your wall. And the Nazebo walls. We are not going for Diablo, because that's stupid. Gonna go ahead and kill that certain hammer.
Akarat have mercy, for I will not.
Now we can go for Diablo. And I'm gonna block some shots from Furion. Blow Iron Skin just in case they have burst or follow-on damage. We need to go in on that night camp. Night camp. Come with me. Come with me to the night camp. I really need to get used to like pinging shit, because I don't do that much. Yes, yes. Moonfire. We have got 7 coins. They're killing the Vikings, but the Vikings kill all 3 and you still don't get the credit for killing 1 hero. A little bit of bias on Blizzard part, I think. Though honestly, the Viking kit, like, it's like Abathur. It's really good for being a specialist, But other than that, it's just not very good. All they do is get basically just 3 types of auto attacks, very negligible health, and you don't get a whole lot that actually powers them up significantly. And this is another instance where that level 1 talent's Righteous Smash doesn't exactly add up, because these guys, it's not actually going to like refund any mana, it's just going to make punish cost less. Which is good for like certain long sustained fights, or fights where you need to control lane, such as come on, get him. No, I'm gonna go for we don't know which Nova's real, but you know what, we can just kill them all. Fuck it. Going for Diablo, which is not smart. Certain Hammer is right here. And she's gonna die. Really just using our weight, throwing it around, and they're trying to stay around. They're trying to kill us. They're trying to use the fact that they have damage and we know to win. But we're just muscling our way to their carries and just basically outliving them due to the fact that they don't have any real kind of front line to stop us. So unstoppable force, immovable object, unstoppable force wins. Tell that to your physics instructor. Jabberwock said it so. I'm not going to push that with all of them there, because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I could go Storm Shield. I'm not very good at using my actives. It's something I need to drastically work on, but it's something I try to get better at. And this will be a much better talent than Indestructible, just because with the way it is I'm not too worried about them killing me, because I got Malfurion here, we got the Vikings that are much softer, more likeable, if I could talk, targets. They got a lot of stuff that they should and will be going after, so I don't have to worry about them hitting me too much. I'm gonna miss that entirely. Shield didn't really do much of anything for anyone, but that happens. Blind the Butcher. We go Nova or the Butcher. That is the real Nova. What that? This Nova's just like, no fucks given. I can survive anything. I'm very well could die. Never mind, Diablo. I thought Diablo almost saved me, but he didn't. And, like, yeah, he's microing one Viking, and the other two sit there. So, I don't know if it's just because the Vikings are that hard to use. I don't play them. I have no intention, goal, or desire to play them. And then, yeah, he controls these two, and that one sits there and dies. Just Vikings seem like a great idea that they just didn't really give any value to using. Don't really, I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me like the ultimate value of them. But other than be able to sit the three of them in separate lanes and then do nothing for the entire game, there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot that they actually excel at.
Who's got the coin for me services?
I don't know if I like the idea of us going for boss, but they're going for boss. They should be, at least. Maybe they're not. Oh no, they are. Flames. To be honest, I wouldn't mind just letting them have this and leaving it. Oh, Nazeebo's going to use his ult on a proper ulting target. And he's going to die horribly for it, but go ahead and kill that. Grave Golem is still alive, but mostly dead. We have numbers advantage and should very well take advantage of this. So, Nova ulted somebody. Did she ult Nazebo? Yeah, I think she ulted Nazebo. And the Vikings are all back up, because that ult has some actual value. Longbow would actually probably be what we need, just because we need the damage. Because we don't have a whole lot of kill potential. It's simple truth. Diablo's there for I don't know why. Nova was there for Nova's going back this way. Like, I don't know what this Nova's doing, but she is doing it with the full intention of blowing minds. Just
Thank you, my friend.
God, I'm not a good Nova. Like, I got a video that shows I'm a horrible Nova, but she's just, I'm going to sit here and stealth and try to be everywhere at once, and it's just suicide.
Of course.
Alright, they're getting turned in. I could turn in and get a bombardment, or I can get this night camp and be really ballsy and, you know, surprise tactics and whatnot. I do actually clear night camps pretty quickly right now, just because Burning Rage, Punish, Shield Glare, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Shield Glare on top of that, like, ricochet sword thing he does, so good, so much damage,
Very well.
and it's AoE burst damage too. And it basically makes it so the Viking, who just normally doesn't do a whole lot, I'm going to hang on to my 8 and let him turn in his 1, because he's more likely to die than I am. Or he's not going to turn in, because I guess he had to go micro something else. Yes, you turn in your coin. There you go. Good Viking. Alright. Really, we need to pick an objective and push it. However, I want an insurance policy.
Yes.
Don't know what Balog's going for our tower for, or Olaf. Balog is going to be pushing mid, which isn't really relevant because we're level 20, XP no longer really has any value. I could have been there to help them with that, but we've got bombardments destroying that fort, so there was no value in them being there. They had no purpose. And I'm not in the mindset of, hey, let's suicide into things. Not when I can go up here, pick up 10 coins, I've got half a bombardment on Johanna, who's darn near unkillable. Oh, that Malfurion died. That's tragic. And their entire team is over here, and ours all died because they overpushed. Oh no, I'm not gonna be. No point in being a jerk. What's done is done. God knows I'm not actually gonna be doing any of it. And like, see, he's microing one guy. And the other two just kind of sit there and run in place and do stupid things. It's... What was the point of the Vikings? And now they're pushing back and beating us. I did lose my 10 coins because I was stupid and went in when I shouldn't have. That's another reason it's probably good I didn't say anything, because I fucked up there too. Olaf's got 9 coins and looks like he's about to die. Or he's got jump. And hitching post is going to, yeah, that's probably going to kill him. But if I can get there, I can get there. Nazebo is going to miss zombie wall. But he's going to ult. Nice ult. This Nova, just still no idea what this Nova is doing. She's just everywhere and nowhere. She's everywhere, but it's never anywhere beneficial. And macroing 2 Vikings. That one's dead. So that's a little bit better than what I originally thought.
Very well.
Okay, and now insurance policy.
Of
Like,
course.
could go for Tassadar, but he's Tassadar and he's just going to shield and turn invisible and be completely unkillable forever and ever. Or I can just kill these siege giants and not let them push any. And we can stack
Very
up
well.
one more bombardment. Like,
I go.
there we go. I'll say all we gotta do is go get one camp and fire off a bombardment, and we can.
Get to the fun part.
They're all just kind of chilling, doing their own thing. I do miss the days when a single bombardment would wipe out the entire core, just because it made, as the game progressed, this objective got stupid valuable. Like, once all your stuff was down, like, your pretty much the entire team had to just camp that coin turn in. It did make the winning stupid easy, and it made it so that was the only viable strategy, was you had to sit there and actually, like, fight that. But, I mean, it is what it is. Let's see, final score is 60,000 damage taken with 2 deaths. That Diablo with 76, 7 deaths, so I'm kind of okay with this. Same hero damage. I'm Johanna, and not even like a damaged Johanna. Siege damage is atrocious. Doing good on deaths. Not bad on takedowns. I'm kind of not really happy with my XP contribution. Really, really could have done a lot better. But oh well. These things happen. All in all, that went fairly well. I get to post a win for the love of God. It's amazing in itself after 3 losses. And I'm saying this after watching Sinvicta, who is a much better streamer than I am. You should check him out. His channel is called capital S Sinvicta, spelled like it sounds. He streams Hero of the Storm, and I think he went like 30 some odd games uploaded before he had a win on the channel. It was really, like, you had to applaud the man's commitment. Anyways, this is Jabberwock signing off. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share things. I don't know. Sacrifice goats. I'm still trying to figure out what this YouTube thing actually does.